Hello, my Pisces friends. I'm Ulrika. I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do your financial card reading for the month of July. These are more like a guiding card readings that we are doing. It's more like a philosophical approach that we are having here. But nonetheless, these cards can give us good advice. Maybe sometimes also we see if there are bonuses to come, if you are in a difficult financial situation, or some other advice that may be valuable to you. Anyway, my Pisces friends, we will see here where it leads for you for the month of July. So Pisces, here we go for your financial card reading for the month of July. Hello, my Pisces friends, and welcome to your financial card reading for the month of July. As your first card, here we see the card of immediate satisfaction. What does this card tell us? Well, we live in a world of overconsumption. It advocates overconsumption. It tells us to buy new things, to constantly make new things, bring new things in our life. This could be from a cell phone. This could be from a pair of shoes. This could be like an electronical gadget. Whatever it is for you here, this is what this card is about. And here sometimes to improve our finances, we need to be aware of these things. Also be aware that happiness don't come necessarily from a purchase of a fleeting object, as whatever it may mean for you. Maybe you are always looking for the feeling of fulfillmentness when you feel a little bit down, but this card tells us here that the fulfillment or the pursuit of life or happiness in life is not lying in a new pair of shoes, a new pant, whatever it may be for you, or electronic gadgets here. We need to be very aware of that here. And also we need to be honest. If you purchase an electronic gadget or a pair of shoes, how long does this feeling of satisfaction last? If you're honest to yourself, you know this is not lasting very long. And is it really worth your efforts where you work for, even though you have maybe less responsibilities, even though you think it's life, I only live once? Is it worth the effort, or could you use this money later on in a more wiser way? This is what this card asks us. Of course, society where we live in order to be happy here, we need to consume more and more goods here. It's almost like a dictation, an obligation. The society teaches us in order to be happy that we must consume more and more goods here. This is what we are seeing here. According to certain TV commercials, it's unthinkable that we would be fulfilled without having the latest fashion, the latest pair of shoes, the latest electronics, the latest car, whatever it may mean here for you, and you work every day hard. And in order to keep this feeling of satisfaction or being balancing yourself out, we buy new things. And we need to be very aware of that here, that of course this is not our pursuit of happiness. These small pleasures, they will not fulfill you what you're really looking for. The depth inside yourself, something that fulfills you. It can be something totally different. So pull yourself together, be aware that this is a nefast trend here. Learn yourself to transform here from this instant gratification to something that may last for you and be something that is important for your future. Also, your life and your wallet will be affected in a positive way if you avoid these sudden impulses. Anyway, mostly if we want to find true happiness, mostly this is with the people that are closely upon our hearts. And I'm sure if you look around you, or if you have some people who are close to you, this can bring you more satisfaction than these gadgets. The next card here is the card of achievements. What does this card tell us? Well, it means that despite that you probably want to get this immediate satisfaction, there is still improvement in your life. Although this is also a warning card, remember this. Here we see that our life is improving and you're about to see changes, or changes are coming in your life through your hard work, through your consistency. And we need to see and appreciate the modest victories. If you are in a difficult situation in your work, maybe there's some changes coming here, and we need to be happy with what we have. It doesn't mean that because you're successful in your work, that you are successful in your whole life. Maybe there's something missing here in your life. Also, we should not compare ourselves to others. We need to see for ourselves what are the positive transformations that we can implement for ourselves, and we need to apply these on a regular basis. This is also a card of questions. Do you have something in the long run, something you look forward to, and can there things be changed in the future for improving yourself? Anyway, we see here also with this card, what's still working, it's better not to change, but you need to look out for things that are no longer working. What you exactly need to modify. It's best in these uncertain times that we don't modify things that bring us profits. We should stick to it, especially in these times of inflation, insecurity. Don't change what you don't need to change. You can do this on the long run when things are becoming more stable. But for now, we have the inflation. There's a lot of going on. There's the wars, and it all has an impact on our budget here. Everything is expensive. The food is expensive. The gas is expensive. I don't want to bring you in a down mood here, but I also want you to be realistic here. We are in a difficult time here these days. Anyway, we need to realize here that we need to be happy with our life. There is no small, there's no big success. It's like the build up here. And we need to create, we are asked here to create something long lasting. This is what we are seeing here, but it needs to be in your eyes. Are you still happy with what you are, or do some changes need to be implemented here? But we are asked here to persevere whatever the direction is that you change in your life. The last card that we are seeing here is awareness, that we need to reflect on things. This is a more like a wise reading. We need to be wise with our money for the Pisces sign here. Here we see that we need to gain awareness. Especially these are all financial cards. We need to gain financial awareness. We need to think how we can improve our financial situation. But you are the only one who has that ability. We cannot, with this card, we can also not think that things will improve from themselves. We are the main architect of our life and of the sustainability about it. You have the power to change things or let them be as they are. But sometimes if we stand still, we go backwards. So we need to reflect on that. Here we need to see that we have solid management, and this solid management, it can really make a difference in your life. So take some time to reflect, note your impressions, write what you like about your condition and what you don't like in whatever areas that is, because this is also the card of thinking. Would I do this? Would I do that here? So make a list of your present and future fears. But if you have fears or not, we are in a time of changes. And if you stay stable, sometimes this works as a negative on you. So be careful here what you decide, because sometimes stand still may not be the right direction. We need to reflect wise here. But what is very important is, you see the binoculars here, you need to take a step back and you need to see the bigger picture. What is coming for me in the future? What is going to happen? You need to reflect in the future. You cannot live day to day with this card. You need to actually make the bigger picture, no matter what your age is, in what age group you are, you need to reflect on your future. By taking a step back here, you are giving yourself the gift of perspective, because sometimes we are a little bit clouded. The governments have made a cloud for us. They bring us in certain positions and they clouded us. They made promises and these promises are broken. Things are not going correctly. And here we see that we cannot be carried away by others. We need to rely on ourselves, on our own feet. Because if we rely on others, others can make that we hit the wall. So make your life independence here. Don't be passive. This is not the card of dependency and following the crowd. You need to be your own man or your own woman here. We need to become aware of our situation and think about solutions that could make us happy and that could greatly improve your happiness and your state of mind. So my Pisces friends, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this a short philosophical financial card reading. If you have interest in more extensive card readings, I also have the Lenormand card readings. They are very much into details, and you get a lot of details there for your life. Of course, it will require more of your time. And then, of course, we have the spiritual philosophical card readings. They are more like a kind of guides. If there is a certain issue in your life, you experience some difficulties in a situation in your life on a different front, you can check those readings out. Anyway, my Pisces friends, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. And of course, thank you for considering subscribing. See you next time, my Pisces friends. Bye-bye for now.